I'm playing H1Z1. Earlier, y'all saw me playing Dying Light, Be the Zombie. I'll go back to filming tomorrow. I just, for some reason, just delayed. Yeah, I was close to winning earlier because I dominated with a Jeep, not a four-wheeler. I might actually start playing the Infamous games. Well, maybe since I'm only able to access. So, I'm going to start out with the one with Cole. I won't be the actor for Cole, him in that show. And, Cole. I've actually never played Infamous before. I've heard of it. I've in All-Stars. It's called the Universal Battle Royale for a reason. It's multiple universes and stuff. Now, the Universal Battle Royale is canon, but not canon. What I mean is it's both. It's both not canon and canon. What I mean is, number one, at some point in the timeline of certain video games, basically, it's where this Universal Battle Royale thing, like, sucks them in another world, aka the real life world, which is just some alternate version of it. And so, basically, after that, so yeah, oh shoot, I set myself on fire. Oh no, I didn't. In that universe, there's this thing called Universal Battle Royale. Somehow there's like this invention where they suck certain video game characters into the world. I haven't decided if Evil Cole or Good Cole is going to be in Universal Battle Royale. In the Infamous games, you have the option to be a superhero or a villain, or you can just say hero or villain, doesn't matter. Like, seriously, you actually get to play as both versions of Cole. Oh shoot, I ran past. This guy's trolling me. Dang, I'm being trolled. You know, I can't fall for this troll. Someone's trying to troll me, aren't they? Wait, was that my friend? I think that was my friend. I just completely tried to run over my friend in this game. What the heck? Now that's a sign of bad teammate. I just made that part up. So yeah, basically the thing about Universal Battle Royale is that it's canon but not canon. What I mean is it's both canon and non-canon at the same time. It's hard to explain because it's kind of like Super Smash Bros. A little bit. The game is like Super Smash Bros. There's multiple video games, except it isn't a Nintendo exclusive. And they all like fight each other and stuff. That's how these types of games work out. But yeah, basically, so it's multiple video game universes getting sucked into the real world, aka an alternate version of the real life world, and basically it's like the alternate version of 2012. I'm saying the story of Universal Battle Royale a bit. Oh hi Mythic Games. Oh, I just realized I forgot my phone. I'll go get it. I'll go get it later. I'm sorry I didn't ask for any clips today, but I'll probably start doing a film tomorrow, if that's okay with you. Like, Bye. I just realized that dude left. So yeah, basically those guys get like sucked in that world. Oh wait, what? I thought you had to leave. I'm still speaking of the story of Universal Battle Royale. It's kind of, well, yeah, it's kind of confusing a bit. Same with the Canon but not Canon show, and this is probably one of my first ones. And seriously, sometime after the ending of Universal Battle Royale, there's going to be this thing where the character's memory gets wiped out, which is the part that, like, not saying that they never got their memory wiped out at all. That's the part that makes the show not canon. For the fact they get their memories wiped about the Universal Battle Royale, which means they never knew they went there. Like, they forgot about it. Which means it's like they never came there to begin with. So yeah, that's kind of like the story of Universal Battle Royale. People from other universes get sucked into the real world, an alternate version of it, and then sometime when at the end of that year, that's when like they like wipe their memory. They wipe the people's memories, and like just the memories of them being at Universal Battle Royale. It's not like Fortnite Battle Royale or H1Z1 before you ask. I know people are going to say like, LC Gaming, this is absolute clickbait. You should delete your channel right now. And if you do not delete your channel, I'm going to go to your house and beat you up. Yeah, that's what it'd be like. I'm just kidding. But yeah, basically, at the end of like the Universal Battle Royale season, like at the end of a season for Universal Battle Royale, basically at the end of Universal Battle Royale, they wipe the people's memories, and so they wipe the people's memories, and basically, they never remember that they came there. So it's basically like they never came there to begin with. It's kind of confusing when you think about it. So yeah, after their memories wiped, whatever event they came from, and you know that event just happens normally without an interruption with the Universal Battle Royale. I'm thinking of Uncharted 3. I just don't remember I don't know what level I'm thinking of though. So yeah, the storyline of it is kind of hard to explain, but basically it's a non-canon show and a canon show at the same time. This is the first show I've ever made to be considered a non-canon, but it is a canon too. As I said for a million times, it's a canon but not canon show. Because basically, first their time first that event gets interrupted by that character getting put in the Universal Battle Royale, but it just pauses that event, like, you know, leaves it frozen or something like that. I just now thought of that. And so as the as that season ends in Universal Battle Royale, the character like loses its memory. Like the characters that go in the Universal Battle Royale season 1, they get their memories wiped. And so yeah, basically it's like they never came there to begin with. And so yeah, as they get their memories wiped and come back to their own world, that's when. So as they come back to their own world, hey, wait up! So yeah, as they go back to their own world, they go back to their own timeline / event, and it's back to where it was, and it goes back to where it was paused, and you know, like nothing, like, and it's all like nothing happened. Hey, wait up, wait up! So yeah, basically, as I keep saying, the show is canon but not canon at the same time. It's a both. The show is a both. Canon and not canon. Because basically, at the same time as the Universal Battle Royale happened in their universes, as it happened in their universes, it didn't happen at the same time. Okay, I think I just figured out an easy way of explaining it. So, in the Universal Battle Royale timeline, in all universes during the Universal Battle Royale timeline, all the universes that go into the Universal Battle Royale all go around the Universal Battle Royale universe. But then later on, after that first season, or that season that just ended where they appear in, later on in the other universe where they get sucked into, it never happened. So yeah, basically at the start when those characters get sucked in, it happened. But then when they get pulled out of Universal Battle Royale, it never happened at all. So yeah, basically, yeah, that's like the storyline of the show a bit. So, in all universes that get sucked into the Universal Battle Royale, it happened to where they got sucked in. But when they get pulled out of Universal Battle Royale, when they get pulled out and their memories get wiped, in those people's universe, it never happened at all. Like, seriously, it's hard to explain. It happened when they get sucked into Universal Battle Royale, but as they get pulled out, it never happened at all. So yeah, that's basically how it is. That's basically what it is. Oh yeah, another fun fact about Universal Battle Royale is that when you're sucked in, you still have access to your own universe, just not too much access. Because number one, inspired by the Break Room trailer of PlayStation All-Stars, you have the option to either go in the break rooms. In my fan fiction thing, you also have the options, and in both arenas and maybe in the work and in the break room at the same time, you have access to your own universe, just not all the time or not too much access. Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain how the story of Universal Battle Royale is going to work. That's not the actual story in PlayStation All-Stars, because, you know, it's like, it's not like Super Smash Bros. Storyline, but it's like it's basically where if you select a character, you play this certain mode where it's like a single-player story mode thing with the character. Like, you play as that character, you fight a few guys in one round, and you fight this rival boss, and at the end you fight this rival boss, and after you fight that boss, you win the game, and you get an ending. I just realized that I know what game it was like. Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Except, it's kind of like one of those classical, it isn't like Super Smash Bros. It's like one of those games where you have like a team of 3 against a team of 3, and then on the final boss it's 1. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is the only game I've played. Looks like this team's about to win. Try and run over some people. These guys are better than me at this game, it seems like. What do the MP grenades do? Same as the impulse grenades? I wouldn't get out of the vehicle if I was you. There's almost 2 people. Dude, I see 2. I mean, I see like... Yeah, there's 2 people left. You got this. You can win. Holy crap. This guy's about to win the game. Playing with randoms and I'm about to win. Come on, don't die in the storm. What? There's like 2 squads or something. So yeah, it's a really big storyline with Universal Battle Royale. Every single show of mine is going to be connected with other things that aren't even connected to my shows, but you know, like, it's like a universal thing. Like, it's hard to explain. Okay, bye.